Up for review now is the Big Skinny Metro Bifold wallet. This is a fairly small wallet. I mean, it's made out of the Big Skinny nylon material, so it's very thin. It starts out very thin, and generally it stays fairly thin. It's got two ID pockets on it on each side, and then it's got pockets behind the ID pockets also. So it's a fairly compact wallet. Now, if I put an ID in here, and I put an ID in there, and I take some cards and I put them in back of the ID slot, and I take 4 cards and I put it in back of this ID slot, and it does have a slot for money, which I've seen some other reviews where people complain that it doesn't fit the money, that is too small for US dollar bills, and that's really just not the case. I mean, it fits dollar bills just fine. So this is it with everything I would carry, and as you can see, it's a pretty well thought out thin wallet. And what really helps the thinness is this nylon material that Big Skinny uses. So I've got ID, I've got 3 cards in back of this side, and I've got 4 cards in back of this side, but one of them is very thin, so it's really about the thickness of 3 cards. Now, the thing that I really don't like about the Big Skinny, and this is just a superficial thing, is you see this sewn on rubber thing right here that says Big Skinny. Well, that's all fine and dandy, but this is fairly thick, and to push this, it would make it much better if they had something integrated into the nylon itself that said Big Skinny, rather than sewing this big label on the front of the wallet, because it really makes it pull a lot on this to get it out of your pocket. If you have it in a front pocket, it almost gets caught on this. Now, I've thought of cutting this off, and I have cut them off of other Big Skinny wallets, but what you're left with then is a real unattractive load of holes going around in an oval here, and that looks bad, so it doesn't really work to cut it off. So that's the only downside I see to this, is this big piece of rubber right here. But other than that, this is a Big Skinny Metro Bifold, and it does everything that they say that it's going to do. Now, if you have just a few cards to put in here, it's fine. If you're a guy that likes to carry 30 cards with you, this is not going to work. You're going to have to go to some other format. But all in all, Big Skinny Metro Bifold works out great. I've carried it around for a few days, and I don't have any problems with this wallet at all. The price is fairly good, cheap enough to buy. Other than that, nice quality. Big Skinny does it again. Thanks for watching.